This can go at the beginning. Oh, that was lame. I'm sorry, everybody. Well, not first video ever. First, like, by myself video ever. To the woman that I love. You know. Hey, alright. So, I'm driving away from the airport. I just said goodbye to Amanda. And I don't know if we'll post the video we made yesterday, but we introduced this whole thing. It's kind of Vlogcouples is the name that we gave it, and while she is in Spain, we are going to vlog back and forth. I'll put mine up on Wednesdays, she'll put hers up on Saturdays. That might change. I'm very sad. I've only cried a little bit, so I'm kind of proud of myself. I don't know, she is on the plane right now to Georgia, and then to Virginia, and then to Spain for a really long time. So, you know, I think it'll be awesome. I'll be fine. These vlogs will help. And Amanda, this is to you. You know, I don't really care if anybody watches these, really, except for you. So, everyone can eat it if they don't like anything that happens or that we do or say. So, you know, I'm really proud of you. I know people tell you that all the time. You might be sick of hearing it, maybe not. But I'm so glad that I can do this with you, and that I know you, and that you had the idea to do this, because I think it'll be great. You know, I think seeing each other once a week at least, and spending the time to think about what we're going to vlog, and, you know, recording things throughout the day, and then putting them together in a video. I think it'll at least keep my mind off of things, and, you know, when I move to Florida, and the adventures that I'm going to have, and you're, you know, while you're in Spain, what you're going to do, I think it'll be a great record of things in the future. So, I'm excited. I'm driving, obviously, right now, so I'm going to stop now. I will record more in a little bit, but, you know, to start, I love you, and I'm excited to do this with you. Bye. Home for a little bit. I thought about some things to say, some positioning. This is on top of the piano. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. That's a little bit better, I think. I don't know. Happy thoughts. Did cry a little bit when I got home, but I made it the whole way. So yeah, I cried the whole way home from Chicago. That was most of the time, most of the way home. Okay, so just got your snap that you didn't have a seat to Virginia. Then I got your snap saying that you got a seat to Virginia. So I'm happy for that. But I don't know what would have happened. I'm sure you could have figured something out. You know, the Navy is the military is pretty legitimate. I feel like they had the seat. I don't know how planes work. I don't know how planes work with the seats and things. So I might as well start this video out strong that I am going to marry her. I'm going to marry you one day, Amanda. I am going to marry you one day. That was a little weird. Here we go. So if anybody does watch this, you know, like I said earlier, it's not for anybody else. It's for Amanda and myself to communicate, and, you know, it's a fun idea while she's in Spain for a long time. 2 to 3 years. Probably 3. I don't know. But we've been together since last December. I've known her since around October of 2014. Started dating December 13th, 2015. So it's not that long, but the entire time I knew that she was going to the Navy. In April, she left April 13th, another 13. Strange. What does that mean eventually? She went to boot camp April 13th, and then she graduated June 5th. I drove to Chicago to see her graduate and got to spend the day with her. It ended up being, it was supposed to be 8 hours, it ended up being 6 hours, and then the next day I drove to the airport and hung out with her for a long time. And then she went to Texas, and, you know, being away from each other is difficult, especially when there are so many new things going on in life. But I think that for the most part, we handled it pretty well. Rough patches, you know, we technically really aren't together now, but we still love each other, you know. And she graduated her school in Texas at the end of September, but I flew and surprised her for her birthday in September, which is September. No, she doesn't like people knowing her birthday, but it was in September. So did that, and then she came back on October 1st and had 13 days here, another 13, and left on the 13th, which is today. Today is October 13th, and she is on her way to, she's in Georgia now, and then she's on her way to Virginia, and then to Spain, road to Spain. So hopefully I get to see her often in Spain, more often than I'm ever going to go to Spain or ever would have. So maybe not often, twice a year if I go there, that would be cool. Oh yeah, so there's that. Now for you, Amanda, I love you. I always will. It doesn't matter what happens. You can always, you know, count on me as a friend, and, you know, as a boyfriend, unofficial fiance, hopefully eventual husband. Yeah, it's Wednesday, October 14th. Did some editing of the video so far. It's turning out okay, you know. I've never edited before. It might be a little bit weird so far. What I'm saying now is going to go at the end because I forgot to read our Q&A a day book, which for anybody who is watching, you know, Amanda obviously knows, but for everybody else, before Amanda went to the Navy in April, we bought this Q&A a day book, which is every day it asks you a question. Like, I'm so appreciative when you blank. And then we each write a response. And then it goes on it's got 3 spots. So it can go on for 3 years. It's pretty neat. And because she's going to be in Spain for so long, we decided, her idea, she's a genius, that I have the book. And instead of shipping it back and forth, I will just, every video that I make, I will read that week's spots, pages, and then she'll keep her own record, and then we can add them when we see each other, which I think is a great idea. So she missed a couple while she was here. October 12th, Amanda, I'm so appreciative when you blank. October 13th, what time did you wake up this morning? Which, you know, I actually know that one. It was 6:30 in the morning because we were at the hotel in Grand Rapids, and we got breakfast. Then you had to get ready for the airport, and then you went to Spain. So ones that I don't know these yet. October 14th, I need to write mine for today. Is perfection overrated? I think I know the answer to that one. October 15th, if you could have anything you wanted for lunch, what would it be? October 16th, who's more tense today, you or your partner? That's weird. Those questions in this book, because we're not together every day, you know, the question is like, what does your partner smell like? I don't know. I know that you smell beautiful most of the time. October 17th, what calms your partner down? Good questions. Good questions. How far is this going? Started 14th. We go to the 21st. October 18th. Name one chore you're willing to do for your partner. Just this once. What would you do that you wouldn't normally do for me? That's a good question. October 19th. Are you happy right now? On October 19th, I'll answer this question. Right now, this is for the book. This is the book's time. October 20th. If you pooled all the money in both your wallets, what could you afford to buy? And then October 21st. Waking up next to you is blank. So, have fun with those. I'm going to fill them out daily. I haven't filled any of those ones out yet. So then what I'll do is, next Wednesday when I make that video, I will read from the 21st to the 28th, which will be a week ahead. That way I don't have the answers to the questions on the page. And then, yeah, so there we go. This should be the end of the video. Not sure. I love you very much. Hope everything's going okay. I hope you like what I put together. So I'm going to end this one here now.